Maggie is a slow burn zombie movie that you haven't seen yet, it claims, because it stars the Terminator if he was severely depressed and began farming and had a family and shit. Kinda sad, but even sadder is that this is a heavily gloomy and atmospheric picture that deserves a better story. Arnold Blacknigger, one day, because that's his name in German, okay. One day on his way home, he's just like, oh, okay, yeah, shit's burning up. Just had to kill a zombie. I guess that's how it is then, you know. Abigail Breslin plays the daughter who accepts that she's gonna die, and her little brother accepts that all his classmates are gonna die. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Are you all on heavy medication? Like, these are the end times. We're the kids at Sandy Hook hearing gunfire. Is this the new generation? The kids at Sandy Hook must have been like, oh, okay, let's get this over. We were just playing walk-scotch on the sidewalk, doing math problems at lunch, and yeah, I guess we're dead now. Oh, you got the gun pointed at me, go for it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, really, I'm not even gonna say shit, whatever. Like, you get nothing from these characters. No hysteria, no anarchy, just, And the reason I hated this movie more than I shouldn't say hated, it was a mediocre movie, but I felt kind of robbed from it, specifically because I had seen way too much of The Walking Dead, and this kind of felt like a redux of that, but with less actual emotion. Which kind of makes me wonder, what is the purpose here? My theory is that maybe all of the characters exist in some dream world where, you know, because you know in a dream you have no attitude. You can see 1,000 naked midgets stacked on top of each other riding a unicycle, taking down a giant feminist cyclops with pretzel whips and go, hey, it's alright, let's see if I can have sex with my sister. Oh, too late, it's fading. Fuck, it's 7 a.m. again, damn. Only there is none of that waking up in this movie. That maybe this shit is actually fucked up. And fuck the family. They're not the only ones. I don't give a shit about this family. I want to know how this society it can still function. How cops and doctors still work around this madness. Is the disease only around a few people and the virus goes, fuck it, let's see how this plays out. Your move, humans. The whole world's reaction is too subtle. The main inspiration seems to be not so much George Romero as Bella Swan. It's like the most boring part of The Walking Dead extended to a feature length, waiting for someone to die already. And although the transformation is hardly heartbreaking, since she already looked like an open casket funeral at the beginning, the daughter, and the zombies don't look rotten so much as like cremated. Literally like someone took a pile of ashes and dressed them, if that's possible. Kind of like Mr. Volcano from the Hell Austria. Why damn it, Volcano? Hello, Tyrannosaurus. I've watched a lot of YouTube, probably too much of my time. That's like my whole fucking vocabulary. And frankly, like, I didn't care about any of this shit. You know, there was none of the resonance of body horror like The Fly without knowing about the characters. Despite being well shot and acted, Maggie is one limited release that should stay right where it is.